This is the intro song. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. Olympics. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. We know you're in it for the curling.
Hello, and welcome to Drew Parsley. I'm in the jungle. We've got a great show for you this week because this is one of our favorite weeks, SGA Campaign Week. While most of the other students certainly hate SGA Campaign Week because of the concourse and the massive people on it, we at In the Jungle personally love it because it gives us a chance to work deep undercover and get to the heart of what really drives these campaigns. So without further ado, I present to you In the Jungle presents Drew Parsley, undercover on the concourse for the Student Government Association campaigns. Forget it, just watch and see how funny they are.
Okay, so we're here with the spring 2014 SGA election interviews. So we're gonna go interview the electors. We're gonna interview some people for the SGAs. I think I just heard someone say, "Oh my gosh, it's him." So we're gonna go there first.
We are campaigning for Olympics and Niche.
Hello, would you like to answer some questions about your campaigns? Sloan? Hello, fellas. Who are you campaigning for?
Hayden Harrelson.
The firstborn son of the great Woody Harrelson?
Sure.
Oh, good.
We're campaigning for Logan Powell.
Oh, son of the great Colin Powell.
That is incorrect.
That's what I heard. That's what's been on the Twitters.
I am connecting cultures with Kinsey Crow.
I have no idea what you just said.
I am connecting cultures with Kinsey Crow.
Hello, who are you campaigning for Auburn?
I'm on the golden ticket, and we are running for the Liberal Arts Senate.
For the Willy Wonka campaign.
Yes, we're on the Willy Wonka campaign.
What is your name?
What's up? I'm Richmond Gunner. What's your name?
I'm Drew.
Drew, it's good to see you today.
So who are you campaigning for?
Jasmine Carr for Miss Auburn.
And her slogan is "Get Jazzy with Jasmine"?
Close. Aim with Jasmine.
Well, I think my idea was better. Why is there a giant hand right here?
It's for Reach Out for Rebecca. Or with Rebecca.
I don't know if you know this, but there's a giant hole in that hand. Is that vandalism? Say that again.
Olympics and Niche.
A little slower.
Olympics and Niche.
So,
Refugees in there.
refugees. You heard it here first.
Are you going to vote for Olympics?
Vote for what?
Olympics?
A lot of what?
Because we are proud of the Auburn family,
Don't look at. You can't look at me.
and we need to share that Auburn family.
May I go in?
You may. Here's the door right here. Or you can fit through the window. I don't know. Is it going to work?
Okay, here, turn the camera away real quick. So, if y'all give me $5, I will campaign all over for Jasmine. Is that something you would be interested in? I don't know. It's not very well constructed.
I don't think we can actually do
I checked. It's legal. It's called advertising. Who made this?
You want to go through the door?
Oh, there's a door right there. You should have told me that. Y'all are prepared to pay me $5 to campaign for your candidate?
Got it.
All right. Well, wonderful. Thank you so much. That's good. They tried to bribe me. They're giving me $5. Would you like to up that to 6 or 7 for my vote?
For instance, he wants to put a GPS in the tracker in the transit system so you know where they are.
Isn't there already that?
Nope.
So you're saying her hands have no heart since there's a big hole right there?
Olympics and Nice.
No need to yell, ma'am. I'm right here. So your name is Rich Man, and you're running for treasurer.
It kind of makes sense. That's my slogan. Rich makes sense. So.
Rich, it does make sense. I think I'm going to talk to this guy in the big golf cart. He looks important. Hello, would you like to tell me about your campaign?
Okay. When your phone went off.
Okay. Nope. Nobody from the Red Couch campaign. Looks like they got Starbucks. That's a good sign. Right. Who's this guy in the suit? He looks like he may be important.
I do not know. He is eating a donut or a scone from Starbucks, so he obviously has good taste in eatery choices.
Okay, I guess he's not real friendly. So if you had to choose any platform, which one is the most benefits the students as a whole?
I have no idea.
Thank you. Me saying that your non-English last name wasn't English is making fun of it.
Kind of.
So apparently I'm racist. You heard it here first.
Kinsey goes everywhere. She's in my heart.
I get it. So because she's a bird, she gets to fly all over.
If she's a bird, I'm a bird.
Right, she's a crow, right?
Kinsey Crow. Crow?
Where's that? AIM is animals in motion, correct? Adios is Mexican. Aardvarks inherit monkeys. Have you heard of the Albany is Mature campaign? AIM?
Yeah.
So it's not agriculture increases metabolism, which I was told.
It is Angels in Motion. Yes, sir.
Right. Do you have any like free coffee? Because I'd vote for a guy with free coffee.
No, we did have some free hummus, but it's gone now.
Hummus is gross. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't support that, but I appreciate you. This has been 2014 SGA campaigning interviews for life.
Hello, my name is Dick Richards, and I know what it's like to be all alone in the world. Fortunately for you, there are literally dozens of people throughout the world who are just like you. A 1/16th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu, and they are all only on www.singleswhoare116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu.com. You see, on www.singleswhoare116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com, we don't care about things like compatibility or personality, because we already know that you're a perfect match for each other. You already have two things in common, and that's two more things than Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. So sign up for www.singleswhoare116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com for a low monthly fee of $18.28. You can find your perfect match today on www.singleswhoare116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com.
Hello everybody, I'm Carter's Russian cousin Vladimir, and today I have flown all the way here from Sochi, Russia. In honor of SGA Campaign Week, I'm bringing you the best political puns that Russian bailout money can buy, which is very few. Have you heard the one about the dictator who was really mad about the neckwear his wife got him for his birthday? I guess you could say he went on a tyrant. That pun is just stupid enough to make me chuckle, so I give it a double Windsor points, bringing the score to a respectable 7 out of 10. The only thing respectable in Russia is our leader, Vladimir Putin. Please do not kill my family. Especially if the accent doesn't do it first. Speaking of dictators, why did the Russian ruler take so long to do anything? He was Stalin. That joke is appropriate given the fact that the Sochi Olympics procrastinated preparing only the most basic of human needs for the games. So I give it a coveted 8 out of 10. On a more local note, did you hear the one about the student government? Apparently, O knows that rich makes sense because it's a new day for the SGA, so they were trying to give power to the people so they could walk with wisdom. That's not so much a pun as it is the number one reason everyone avoids the concourse this time of year, all warped into one sentence. So I give it a dismal 3 out of 10. 3 is also the exact number of people who enjoy living in Russia. Truly, it is a really terrible place. Please do not make me go back. That is it for Rate That Pun. I'm Vladimir Pollock, and you are watching In the Jungle on Eye of the Eagle TV. Goodbye!
Sports, yeah!
Go ahead and tell everybody I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody.
Yo. I'm sorry. Hey there, I'm Alex Durance. I'm the sports guy, as you may remember, and I'm here to bring you a look at Auburn sports and possibly bring you a laugh or two if I'm able to do that. So let's lead off with some softball.
Softball, it's a bigger baseball. Yeah!
The Clint Myers era at Auburn begins with a win for the Lady Tigers as they beat North Dakota State 11-3. See, we get to 11. Brandy Malera hit a 3-run bomb that essentially closed the door on North Dakota State. Then the Tigers won 2 more as a part of the Plainsman tournament invite, but something happened earlier, and when I mean earlier, I mean Friday, February 6th, that may just be the cause of the apocalypse. That game on February 6th versus Troy ended in a 5-5 tie. A tie. Why do you ask? Take a guess. It's February. What does it do here in February in Auburn? It rains. That's exactly what happened. Just when you thought it was safe to go out to the ballpark, and then this happens. But I'm going to say this. Off that subject, you're going to hear this here first. So we've got the Gus Bus. Let's try to think of some nicknames for the Myers era. How about the Myers Enquirer? The Myers Squad on Fire? Okay. I can't think of one. That's why I'm a sports guy, but I'll get there eventually. So just give me some time. Let's move on to baseball.
Baseball. Yeah!
The Sonny Galloway era kicks off their season this weekend with the Snowbird Classic as the team heads down to Florida and they will play the Indiana State Sycamores, the Ohio State Buckeyes, and the UConn Huskies. This season should be a good one, and look for the Tigers to be a pretty big force in the SEC this year. How do I know that they're going to be pretty good? Well, this is true. I actually tried to walk onto the team this fall. Needless to say, it didn't work, and that's why I'm here in front of you, bringing you the sports and with a comedic twist. But that's neither here or there. What I'm trying to say is that this year it looks promising with seniors and some new freshman faces ready to win. And lastly, I'm gonna take you to that. What's that thing going on in Russia? The thing. It's always on my TV, and the host of like the late night party. He's got the red eyes. It's that thing that happens every 4 years, and it's got the rings. It's the Olympics. Olympics. That's it. So let's take a look at them.
Winter Olympics in Sochi. Yeah!
So, according to my sources, right now there is a dead heat in the competitive envelope licking event. I really can't give a guess as to how this will turn out, but someone will be wearing gold, and someone will be afraid to eat anything acidic because of all the paper cuts they've got, and afraid to kiss their Valentine because of the envelope aftertaste. So, that's my prediction on that one. Next, we have the fan favorite, competitive freezer section shopping. Audiences have been abuzz about this event. And I mean, how can you not be? I just love seeing somebody go to the freezer section and try to stick as many oven pizzas in their grocery cart as they can. So, hey, we got that going for us. And lastly, we've got everybody's favorite, the Jamaican bobsled team, who has yet to get on the course, reason being that the event hasn't started yet, so it's not their fault. But there is one thing that they have to their credit so far, and it's a defeat. U.S. bobsledder Lolo Jones defeated them in a dance-off. It was a dance-off. Anyway, I'm sure now that since they lost in a dance-off, apparently when they walked into the opening ceremonies, they were strutting their stuff, so I don't know how they would lose in a dance-off. But anyway, I'm sure that the team is now kissing all the eggs in the grocery stores they can find to hope that doesn't happen in the actual bobsledding event. And then I'm pretty sure Doris Bannock and Seneca Coffee will stop by to give some inspirational words. Now, before I take off, I want to share a heartwarming story from the wonderful world of football.
Football. Yeah!
This is real stuff. So Dee Ford had a monster day at the Senior Bowl a few weeks ago. We all know that. But he wasn't the one getting the credit for it on Twitter. Apparently, there is a woman in England named Dee Ford, spelled D-E-E, Ford. She was receiving tweets about a monster performance and multiple sacks that she accrued during the day because of their similar Twitter handles. You see that the Dee Ford we know uses the Twitter handle at D_Ford_, whereas the Dee Ford across the pond is known on the internet at D_Ford. A simple mistake, right? The poor woman was getting terribly confused about all the tweets that she had been getting about about a sack that she got. I mean, I'm pretty sure the only sack she knows about is the one that her tea comes in. But, you know, after a short while, Auburn fans began to tell her about different Auburn lore. She was even interviewed by the War Eagle Reader. And as a token of appreciation for being such a good sport, our own athletic director, Jay Jacobs, sent her some Auburn gear and a nice note. So, War Eagle J, War Eagle D, and War Eagle to the other D. So, I just have one question for you, D. Ford, over in England. Spot of Tuma's lemonade in the future? Well, that's just gonna do it for sports. I'm Alex Durrence. Look for me at the NFL Combine coming up. 40 time is pretty good, not gonna lie. But yeah. So I'm gonna leave you with this little piece of advice. Life's a garden. Dig it. You stay classy, Auburn.
Welcome back to In the Jungle. I'm Matt Barnes, here with an exclusive interview with the heiress of the McDonald's Corporation franchises, Miss Egg McMuffin.
Meg McGuffin.
With cheese. It's what?
Meg McGuffin. M-E-G. M-C-G.
It's Meg?
Meg, yeah.
Well, we usually give a gift to all of our guests, but I guess it doesn't make much sense. You're saying you have no affiliation with McDonald's?
No, I don't.
What do I do with this now?
I'm sorry.
You realize that that sounds a lot like Egg McMuffin, right?
Yeah, that's my nickname, but that's not
So,
my name.
When did your parents hate you? Or were they high, you think? Eating McDonald's? Thinking about what they should name their kid?
No, I'm pretty sure they weren't.
Well, they probably smoked in that decade, right?
I don't think so. My mom was pregnant.
I love
sure
Egg
she
McMuffins.
didn't. I don't.
That's pretty ironic, don't you think?
I know.
I think you should. I think maybe if you went there, you could maybe get free McMuffins
I think I should.
for the rest of your life.
I think I should. I'm like a walking advertisement, but no.
Oh, okay. We're not here to market you, okay?
Oh, okay.
Moving on. When did you graduate?
High school?
No, college.
I'm a junior.
I thought you were here because you won the I Miss Auburn pageant for graduates that can't move on.
No, that's not how it works. You have to be a student to compete in the pageant.
Yeah, but it's the I Miss Auburn University. Like, you miss it. You miss coming here.
No, it's just Miss Auburn University, like Miss America, Miss Auburn University. Not I Miss.
So you still go to school here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire our research guy. Okay, so about this Miss Auburn pageant, what did you exactly do for the Miss Auburn pageant?
We compete in an interview and an onstage question. There's a swimsuit portion, an evening gown portion.
Miss Auburn.
and talent.
Miss Auburn University. That's for SGA, isn't it?
No.
The SGA
No.
campaign?
No, they're often
You know,
confused.
I've seen all the pictures, the flyers around campus with the 5 girls. You're not on it.
No.
How could you have won?
I'm Miss Auburn University. They're running for Miss Auburn. No university.
Is that just, are they talking about the color Auburn? Hair color?
No, it's still a representative of the school, just a different representative.
So you won the pageant.
Yes, that's correct.
How old were you when you started doing the pageant?
6.
6 years old, huh?
Mhm.
Sounds like you were forced into it.
No, I enjoyed it. It was fun.
How did being forced into it make you feel?
I wasn't forced into it.
That's not the question. What's it like to win the 9th most important contest at Auburn University?
9th? Where does that statistic come from?
Poll of random students, about 150 students said that they don't care about the pageant.
Okay. Well, I mean, I won.
They care about Egg McMuffins more than they care about the pageant.
Okay. Well, I won 10 grand of scholarship money, so I'd beg to differ that it's the 9th most important.
Are you going to spend all that money on Egg McMuffins?
No.
What do you think you'll spend the money?
Like
What do you think you'll spend the money on?
School?
School? Mm-hmm. What are you studying?
Radio, television, film.
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a meteorologist, like meteorologist Meg, you know?
You want to be a meteorologist, like weather and stuff?
Yeah.
What's it doing outside now? Go.
It's cold and it's rainy.
Checks out. What was the hardest part about competing in the Miss Auburn pageant?
Probably the interview portion, but I'd have to say this interview is a little more challenging.
How come?
Because you're sitting like this.
I'm interested.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know, since you were forced into doing pageants at 6 years old, and now, how old are you now, 21?
Mm-hmm.
15 years later, you're still doing it. Is it for, yeah, that makes sense. Let me ask you a different question.
Okay.
Where did your low self-esteem come from that you felt like you had to do pageants for validation?
I don't have low self-esteem.
Is it fun being cocky?
I'm not cocky.
Have you seen the movie Miss Congeniality?
I have.
Great film.
I love Sandra Bullock.
It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's an FBI agent.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one of those type deals?
No. You think I'm an FBI agent?
Is that why you entered the pageant?
No.
Why did you enter the pageant?
Because there was 10 grand scholarship money up for grabs.
So it's all about the money. You know what? I thought we had a contestant that cared about Auburn as a school, as a university.
I do.
And the people. You're running for SGA, Miss Auburn. I mean, what more?
Miss Auburn University, it's not.
There are much more important things than the money.
It's not correlated to SGA.
It's the SGA campaign.
It's a scholarship program, not the SGA campaign.
But the SGA campaign is what you're competing in, right?
No. If I was running for SGA, I would use McMuffin for Miss Auburn, but I'm not.
So if you were running in the SGA campaign, you would want Auburn students to become fatter by eating the Egg McMuffins.
No,
none of this
not.
really checks out. You don't seem like you're going to get that many votes you're running on making people fat.
But I don't need votes. I already won.
What did you win?
Miss Auburn University. It's a Miss Alabama preliminary. It's a pageant. Miss Auburn is the SGA campaign. You look confused.
I am. And you know what? I'm not going to stand for this. Either you're lying or my research guy, Steven, is fired. Either way, this interview's over, okay? You know what? I don't really know what else to say. This is whatever. This has been the interview of the ages. I really have no more questions. Hope you're enjoying In the Jungle here on Eagle Eye TV.
I was just about ready to give up. I had tried everything. Going to bars, blind dates, speed dating, eHarmony, Black People Meet. I had an arranged marriage that fell through. I roofied myself a couple times, and I was just at my wit's end, and I never thought I would find someone that met me on so many emotional, physical, and mental levels, until I went to www.singles116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in jujitsumeet.com, and then I found my little crouching tiger.
I met her with our mating call. I went online and she loved it. She has a very similar one. Do your mating call.
It's a dolphin.
We could do.
He tries. He really can't do it. It's so funny though. He's so cute when he tries and fails. I love it. He's so open with me, and I have never found someone to be so just emotionally vulnerable and not afraid to be there for you, and I've never been happier.
Sign up now for www.singles116th Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in jujitsumeet.com.
where your perfect match is waiting for you amongst over at least 60 other people.
Hey, that's all we've got for In the Jungle this week. It's been a great show. Big thanks to Meg McNuffin for stopping by. Always a pleasure to see her. Be sure to tune in next week as we do more coverage of the Sochi Olympics. Celebrate Valentine's Day in a way that only In the Jungle can. And we're also going to welcome a special studio guest who's a great friend of the show. Spoiler alert, it's Justin Bieber. It's going to be a great episode, so make sure you're watching it at its new time, Thursday at 9. Good night and War Eagle.
So before I go, I want to leave you with this little tidbit. Life is like a Richard Sherman interview. Just sometimes someone's gonna get in your face, and you just gotta yell at them and just make your point known. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Life is like a bag of tea. If you add it to some warm water, it makes everything better. Life is like the internet.
Which fraternity?
I don't want to stand near Meg. She'll make me look bad by comparison.
The Olympics. Celebrate Valentine's Day.
Wait, I literally like those words.
Where is
And I can be a boy.
That's fine.
What happened to all the new people? Just got
Sure. Miss Auburn University is a boy. You heard it here first.
Mr. Auburn University.
Mr. Auburn University.
We have exclusive behind-the-scenes content. Is that still
Yeah,
running?
it's still
Yes.
running.
I can be a boy.
Oh, you heard it here first.
I can be a boy.
Not like that. But like I can be a dude. Like
yeah.
one of the guys.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You just said that the wrong
She's
way.
one of
This guy.
She's one of the boys.